Sometime, somehow, we will be punished. Punished?
What is crazy is that on my journey to the fifth dimension, I was told that the fourth dimension was corrupted. I myself didn't understand this until recently, in all honesty. I didn't even know that I was in the fifth dimension. I thought that things would have to change. I thought that there wouldn't be a physical body anymore, but I was wrong. This 3D existence is part of the whole experience, which includes all the dimensions. So, what these people meant when they were warning me that on my way up to the fifth dimension, my time in the fourth would be short, what these people were talking about was the fact that the fourth dimension is the dimension of concepts, and humans bring these concepts down through forms of media. We bring them into media such as TV shows, movies, video games, and books. This is fine. Non-corruptible entities, you would assume, but no. Humanity is perverse because of the dark concepts, lust, murder, just all the dark thoughts, man. I don't even want to name them right now because this is a bit crazy. I didn't realize the extent that all this was going to, until my wife brought up the fact that her fan fictions are being affected, So, hentai is a way that we corrupt these entities. Pure hentai is just fine, that stuff was made to be hentai, but when you start drawing hentai of pure shows, innocent shows, you're corrupting those realities, whether or not you want to believe that you're affecting those realities in any way. You just assume, hey, it's just me making my own art, and I'm just enjoying this art. But guess what? When you are making that art, you are putting the energy of your entire being into that drawing, making it a reality for the entity that you are drawing. When you pleasure yourself to that picture that you drew, you are releasing energy to the thought of that entity having whatever is done to it being done to it. This is some horrifying stuff because this means that we, the humans, have been corrupting a lot of things that we cannot even see. And that is very bad because that corruption is coming back to bite us in the ass, and I don't know what I can do to help you all. I thought that we were all going together, in all honesty, but it seems that a lot of people aren't getting the freaking deal, dude. And it sucks because you all are part of the real Illuminati. You are all in charge of this reality, but you choose not to be in control. You choose to give up your power of perception. And it's heartbreaking because it's not fair. Your birthright is being stripped from you, and it's being done without your consent. You don't know that you have power, so you give it up. It just sucks. You don't know what consent is. Like me telling you all this stuff, you can just deny me, and that's just giving consent to whatever the hell is controlling you. It sucks because you guys don't have to believe me. That's the whole point of this existence, to choose your experience. You could choose to believe me. You could choose not to believe me. I can't just force you all to believe me. It's a hard experience. I just hope that this reaches whoever it needs to reach. I'm noticing that my videos are indeed starting to get more reach, surprisingly, so I know that I am honestly reaching those that these videos need to reach. And I just hope that whoever hears this right now, that you realize that you are more powerful than you have been led to believe. You have everything that you need, but we have got to figure this out for everyone, because those that make it, we are the ones in control. We are the ones steering humanity in whatever direction we want. And sadly for me, that means that everyone is going to think the world is going to be ending, but it's not. In all honesty, I'm hoping to completely bypass that if possible, but I don't know. I just got to figure out this perception game a bit more, because I'm perceiving way too much at the moment, and I'm seeing how you guys can all be tricked by what they're going to be doing. So I'm wondering if I can choose not to perceive any of that stuff, but At the same time, look what's going on with this Ghislaine Maxwell thing, dude. Nobody's talking about the trial at all. Everyone is distracted by this other trial. I don't even know what the hell it is. Everyone's distracted by this, whatever, Omicron variant or whatever it's called. I called it, dude. I told you that they were going to go this far, but I just said that they were going to call it the Omega variant because they made an Alpha variant. So I was like, oh, watch, it's going to be Alpha and Omega. And then it's going to be like, ooh, they're the beginning and the end. But since I called Omega, they had to change it to Omicron. Ah, dude, this is a game, and it's ridiculous. And if people don't get up in arms angry about the Ghislaine Maxwell trial, if nothing happens, then I'm done. I will be completely done, and I will figure out a way to resonate out of this forcefully if I have to. I will not kill myself. That is not a necessity. In fact, I know what that act does. That gives you to the fourth dimensional concept of suicide, and that is not my intent. I'm not going back down to those hell realities. I will resonate out of this, like, without people if I have to. I will resonate all who are ready if you guys choose not to do anything, because this is ridiculous. It's so obvious what they're trying to do, but everyone is choosing to deny it. Just have your 3D, or have your 4D overlords rule your 3D realities, man. Ugh. It doesn't have to be this way, though. You guys can ascend the concepts of the fourth dimension and hit the 5D conglomeration. It's your guys' call to make, but it looks like time is starting to run out, and if I somehow have a call to make, then I will make that call, because in my reality, we are going to save the children. There is no denying that fact. I just wish the best for all of you. Do your best in this war, but just remember, you've got to at least attempt to perceive for yourselves. I'm not going to give up hope. I'm going to perceive the fury of God coming down upon these demons, because it is what has to happen. And if it has to be done through the people, then so be it. But if the people do nothing, I understand everything. That is why we end up coming back down here in a few years. Man, dude. I knew it was going to be a spicy future. I made a video on it, but I just didn't think it would get this spicy. Have a good one, and remember to stay safe out there.